Untuk menandai launching ini, kita akan bersama-sama membunyikan angklung sebanyak 3 kali sebagai representasi dari 3 komponen di dalam program Cegah. Dan saya akan memandu Bapak dan Ibu sekalian untuk bersama-sama membunyikannya. Dan hadirin yang hadir boleh berikan tepuk tangan yang terbaik karena dengan ini program USAID Cegah dengan resmi dimulai.
USAID is honored to support Indonesia's anti-corruption efforts. As we know, as my colleague said, corruption in any form breeds inequality, poverty, and injustice. Through our work together, through this cooperation, we hope to advance prosperity, transparency, accountability, and justice. In the United States, we continue to fight against corruption every day. Of course, the most visible signs of these efforts are the prevention and enforcement measures that are incorporated into all American government bodies at the national and the local level. The United States anti-corruption measures employ both rule-based and ethically based approaches. But it's not only the government that tackles anti-corruption, and the American government is working to strengthen American companies, the private sector, compliance with the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, or FCPA, which prevents American companies from paying bribes when overseas. We recognize our partnership and mutual interests in Indonesia's fight against active corruption. So the results of this effort can clearly be recognized through several milestones you've achieved already, such as KPK's track record of arrests to date, the ratification of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, and the engagement of Indonesia in several multilateral initiatives to fight corruption, such as the G20 Anti-Corruption Task Force. In the last decade, as a result, we together have witnessed more open and transparent government practices emerging. And this has been reinforced and demonstrated by Indonesia's active leadership in the multilateral open government partnership, which is also translated into the annual action plan of the Open Government of Indonesia, or OGI. But it's not just the government's role, and that's why we're here today. The goal is to create a community of accountability through greater community engagement. That's why I'm so thrilled to see civil society represented, media, information department, as well as the bodies of government that are so committed to this fight against corruption. And together, we hope that this will build a community of engagement to foster the community of accountability. So this will help create a genuine culture of intolerance at every level, national, central, local, a culture of intolerance toward corrupt acts. Our project, CEGAH, falls under USAID's overall assistance agreement with the Ministry of Finance and is technically implemented under an arrangement with our partner, the Ministry of Law and Human Rights. So we hope that CEGAH will provide support to key government and non-governmental stakeholders in a demand-driven fashion to build the community that we all so firmly believe in. Saya mengucapkan banyak terima kasih atas peran serta bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu sekalian dalam program CEGAH, and we hope that CEGAH will be fruitful in building a stronger community of accountability in Indonesia and will help the government and the people of Indonesia achieve their goals in the fight to reduce fraud, waste, and abuse. Terima kasih.